Check. Okay, it's been a while. Excuse me. Mic test. If it's working or not. Check. Check. Right. Fine.
So Grafentia is the Elvish word for scale cinder. I suppose we ought to pay a visit to a Batali blacksmith next.
Hey Lightning, welcome to the stream, bro.
There directly.
Yeah, finally, I finally streamed. I finally remembered that I had a YouTube channel once upon a time. So how's your Star? Wow. All right. How's your Saros going? A great way to start the day. Just casually go out and then fucking kill a Minotaur. Awesome. There you go. I am too powerful for any of you right now. That's the fun part of it, though. It is so overpowered. Having an absolute broken run, but I picked up a pistol for a boss. That pistol is good only, but somehow it didn't do the melting DPS I want. I died like. I suppose there is some sort of like we have in RPGs and stuff like that, resistance maybe. Maybe that the damage type of that pistol did not exactly work well against that boss. And considering it's a roguelike, definitely there's a high chance that that definitely happened.
To make our journey easier.
Walking everywhere is certainly tiring.
150k upgrade currency, lost 50k as penalty. You still still left with 100k. I think that's totally fine. But then again, I don't know the economy of that game, so yeah, definitely, yeah. That would hurt. That would hurt. But it feels a bit, you know, a bit too punishing, considering the fact that it's an you know, it's a roguelike, and so having a currency penalty like that, it's a bit too punishing.
Do you not? You have lost sight of your path, but I can point the way you need only make a worthy offering in exchange.
No, I did not mean in terms of boss being resistant to pistol. Like, does those guns have different affinity? Like something is a laser gun, maybe, and other one is a normal bullet gun. Maybe that kind of differences in its affinity. I don't know how to put it. Basically, they use different kind of bullets. Maybe that's the thing that's did not do enough damage against him, or maybe there is some sort of weak point that you may have needed to actually first hit the boss. Again, I don't know, but normally those are the kind of things that they do anytime there is not enough. Anytime we see that there's not enough damage going in there.
You've my gratitude.
Yeah, so
It was
essentially,
lovely
you
to
have
see you.
no suggestions for me. Fine, I'll figure it out myself. The thing is, the quest that I have right now, this game is brutal in terms of its quest design and its um, overall not holding hands thing. It's really brutal. So there is a quest that I have right now, and I need a book for that. The thing is, that book is grimoire, meaning that you can read that it's a usable item. So by mistake, I used up that book, and now I do not have it to submit it as a quest item. And now I'm just trying to figure out if I can find a copy of it somewhere else.
They have their uses.
What do you mean? What opening? Welcome to the stream, by the way, H9. After each biome, we have an option to go back to help to upgrade, but I was greedy and push a new biome. Oh, okay. The greed always kills in any game. What was I doing again? Alright, Wilhelmina or something. Her name is really weird. I am in a noble quarters over here. Yeah, it's selected. The thing is that the essentially the game now probably does not have any other options for me, because here's the thing. Before doing Spellbound, I did her father's quest. I gave that old man all 5 grimoires, so I don't have anything in stock. I only have one, which is the Nation's Death Canal. But the thing is, in the thief village, there is one NPC that's saying that if I give her the Fulminous shield, she'll give me Howling Blizzard. But the thing is that I think I used up one of the Fulminous shield that I had by accident, and so I don't know if I can find one more anywhere in the open world. So I thought maybe the Oracle would give me some hint where the book may be, but apparently no. It doesn't say anything. I was really planning to like duplicate a copy of Fulminous Shield and then give it to her. So I had 2 copies.
How long you'll be? I only ask so that I might adopt the most effective stance to recuperate my strength.
'Tis not our place to hurry the Arisen.
I think I feel like for this playthrough I have locked myself out of that one particular quest. There's no way of completing it. Okay, Wilhelmina is just disappeared after that. There won't be anything here. Next I should go to a visit to Harv village, see if there's any quest there. And also, I don't think there'll be anything in the thief village. Melv, all the NPCs came to Harv, so there won't be anything in Melv. And if there's nothing over here, I can straight up go over here then. Harv village it is. Yeah, if I don't find another one, then it's this quest is gone for me. No regrets, really. I mean, it is what it is. I mean, that's the charm of this game. Like this brutality of its choices is something that I really like about this game. It kind of gives the whole adventure kind of thing. It's something that has not been replicated in any game till now.
Honestly, I follow every regulation to the letter, and only travel during the day. Why can't others do the same?
There's been much talk on the street of this phantom ox cart that travels after sunset. But I've heard rather...
It's a side quest. It's a side quest.
Our
The main quests are not locked out like that, so there's no worries about that. But yes, a side quest can be locked out like this. I went back to Ulrika's village, chased off that dragon. Then she was declared enemy of the state, and now she's in our village. She's essentially the what do you say? The chief of Harv village. I think I've done everything for Melv. I've went back there a couple of times. Nothing has happened over there, so
Offers a tremendous view of the surrounding
there should not be anything else left.
Are they...
One more rank for that. I need around 5,000 DCP experience point, and then my fighter will also be in full
fit for climbing?
in max rank. Awesome. The change in vocation makes me feel really mixed over here though. In one way, I understand what they did with the vocations, but at the same time, that the consequences of it's kind of making it feel a bit off. It's just not working according to my taste. That's all. Not bad design. It's just that it's not working out for me.
If we mastered that attack, we would be invincible.
I know we can actually get locked out, but it's not exactly that missable in in main quest.
No sense letting the enemy gain the upper hand. The early griffin gets the worm, as they say.
I'm way too powerful for this area. Even my pawns are way too powerful. And this is one thing that the game, of course, it's intentional, and I do like it. But this game, even in part 1 and over here in part 2, also is the same thing. We can just become way too powerful way too early, and the game just lets us. In Seraph, I love how they implemented the controls. Just press R1 to melee attack. If you hold R1, we block with the shield, and later that punch melee. That sounds more confusing and annoying than being something good. I don't know about that, man. I guess you're being sarcastic about it. Because forget about other games. In this game, the interact button and the sprint button is the same. It's B on the controller, and that is actually annoying me a lot. So for that game to be mapping three actions in one single button, I don't think I'll be that happy to do that.
That was well fought. There's no one standing who might say otherwise.
It opens. There are some cool explanations, but it is actually open world, seeing more hub-based comparison to first game. It's a tiny open world. What did I ask you to do? Where are you taking me? Yeah, it doesn't have hard mode. That is true. They could have actually implemented the hard mode so that people can go into New Game Plus, like in Devil May Cry. They can go into New Game Plus and then just ramp up the difficulty. Stop bullying my pawn. Why is the pig attacking me? And why did I get freaking staggered by a pig? That's new. Oh, the pigs are getting freaking rabid over here.
'Tis a fair reward. We cannot complain.
We cannot expect.
I've tried everything except for the sorks. I mean, look at this. I maxed out all the vocations. I'm maxing out fighter right now. I think there are 3 more vocations to discover, so I don't know when I'll discover those, but I'm working on those. Let's see what happens. Okay. Okay, I don't know, man. I guess I'll if I ever get to play, then I'll understand. But right now, from the way it sounds, that actually sounds really annoying. Did she fall down? Yep, she fell. Oh no, she did not fall. Right now, the only enemy that is actually giving me real trouble are the dragons.
Some masters rearrange their party at the drop of a hat.
Probably that will also
Overfull.
disappear quite soon, since the way I'm leveling up over here. But I have to say, in terms of vocations, the thief vocation is absolutely freaking broken. For all the balancing that they did with all the vocations, they just completely let thief have everything.
Our foe stumbles. Just one more push ought to bring it down.
But yeah, in terms of other vocations, I like the fact how they actually make it a bit more RPG-esque. So essentially, I have to use, I have consequences for making my choices in terms of my builds, and I actually have to use items and stuff in order to continue fighting. Do I want to use it? Never mind, I don't want to use it. There you go. Is he dead? Oh, he's dead. I thought he was dead. There you go. He's dead now.
We might find a use for it.
I thought he was dead and I just left it. He got up once again. Unlock them later after reaching Batal. I have reached Batal. I just have came. The thing is that since I remember from Dragon's Dogma Part 1 how quests progress and how the world progress, and a lot of times if we do not do side quests on time, they just outright fail or disappear. So what I'm doing over here is that every time I complete even one single part of the main quest, I just go back to all the important villages and seek out important NPCs to see if there's any sort of quest in there. So that's what I'm doing right now. I came to Batal. I reached that inn which was the first objective of over here. So I completed that. I placed a port crystal, and I just came back to check on all the NPCs if there's anything else that they want me to do. So first line of business is of course to check on I forgot her name. Yeah, I forgot her name. I came to Harv village, and then I'll check out the elf village over here. And then if there's nothing else, then I'll just go back to the port crystal and then complete this main quest over here. Let's see what happens. They improved a lot on that climbing thing. Now we can actually stand up on enemies and then use our own specialties over there, which is really great. There was one time in the on top of a griffin, I was using the warrior, so I just stood up on top of the griffin's head, and oh shit, wrong button, and the dragon's there. And I just use that upper hand strike of the great sword that does a lot of damage, and that griffin just went pummeling down. That was so epic over there. We can do a lot of epic things over here, and a lot of epic things happens over here too. It's just insane. Although the camera can feel a bit janky, a bit. Oh, killed. Yeah, I mean, I did. I'm almost at the verge of missing one side quest over here. But it's still worth a try. It's kind of interesting. It's really interesting. As I said, the sense of adventure in here is just absolutely immense. Like there was one time when during my first, it was like I was like level 21 at that time, and I think I was around 4 or 5 hours in. Lost my HP. 4 or 5 hours into the game. There was this quest at checkpoint rest town or thing like that, where we need to where a boy was kidnapped by wolves, and so I went searching for him. There was one location where I reached. I was just casually minding my own business. A freaking griffin just dropped in on me. Did she? Yes, she did that. And as I was fighting the griffin, because I was lower level, so I was not able to dish out too much damage on it. I reached night time, and the thing is, that particular area was a graveyard. So what happened when it was night time is like I was already fighting griffin, and then another boss spawned over there. A skeleton lord spawned over there, and I was like juggling around, fighting two bosses, reviving my pawns, healing myself. It was just freaking. It is an experience, alright. It is an experience. And the best part is I actually came out on top of it. I won that fight, and it was so satisfying. And then there was this one quest where I had to get a gem for.
Sometime he was tall, I tell you. Whether we are said to be an elven village someplace.
A gem for a merchant. So two merchants wanted the same gem, so I actually got the gem and I duplicated, made a forgery, and gave the that's where I made the mistake. I gave the forged gem to the experienced merchant, and I gave the original to the new merchant. So the new merchant just took that without any doubts. But the other guy, he actually was smart. He was experienced, so he said that he want to check the legitimacy of the gem, and took me to that shop once again. Luckily though, the game actually gives us a window to actually bribe the shopkeeper, and I had to cough out 12,000 gold so that he does not throw me to jail. Of course, I did not lose the 12,000 gold, because after the completion of the quest, the merchant gave me 12,000 gold back. But the thing is that I lost the opportunity to earn 12,000 gold over there, because I had to spend it bribing that guy.
One arrow is all I need.
Yeah, he probably just, the poor guy just was probably just a spectator and just got pulled into the fight.
We have no means of exploiting our enemies.
Okay. I need to aim the heart, but I just. There you go. Heal. With such outcomes, maybe just as much as the first game. The performance is no problem in the open world. In the towns, did you just run away? He just runs away, doesn't he? I felt around 2 drakes till now. This is the first time they ran away like this. Works out for me, I guess. In towns, the drop in frames is noticeable, but otherwise, I am not facing any sort of issues in here. Towns and this particular area over here, I just clearly remember it because I took this route so many times. In this underground area over here, the frames drop a little. Not unplayable, it's just noticeable. Same goes for town, not unplayable, just noticeable, and that's it. There is no other. I don't have any other issues with the game so far.
Different masters favor different pawns.
Is that a statue I espy over yonder?
We ought to take a closer look.
There are a lot of parts in this game that throughout my how many hours have I put in? Hang on, I think I put on 40 hours till now. 66 hours. 66 hours, and I just completed like I think part 1 of the story. So I think there is like 4 parts or 3 parts, something like that. I just completed 1 part, and it took me 66 hours. So that's the amount of shit that I'm doing. So anyways, what I was saying that there are just so many moments that I had in these 66 hours of the game that I just wish I had other people to watch him, and it is just bad shit crazy. Unfortunately, there won't be any more such things anymore right now because I have done quite a bit of lot of things over here, and so the surprise value is no longer there. This is a bit annoying though. Like for NPCs, it's fine, but the pawns every single time just causing hindrance for me is kind of a bit annoying. So yeah, as I was saying,
I've just recalled. I found a treasure chest near here during my travels beyond the rift. May I show you to its location?
you cannot kill slimes with normal physical attacks, so you'll have to use magic like this.
Over so soon? Why, we seem to have come through unscathed.
RP, welcome to the stream, man.
We mustn't allow ourselves to become complacent. Take each trial as it comes.
Well, a system from Monster Hunter for bigger enemies, and that's how they can catch you off guard because they just wander around. Yeah, from Monster Hunter World, it's essentially like Basilgeuse, how Basilgeuse just roams around the entire map. Same goes for the Griffins. For Cyclopses and Ogres, they have a specific spawn area, even for Minotaurs, but that Griffin guy, Griffin just roams around the entire map. And so we have those unique encounters with the Griffin like that. Great touch again. Even the Drakes, at this point at least, have specific spawn points. I'll be glad if there are a lot more things to discover, not gonna lie. But
See you again ere long.
I don't exactly know if the game can surprise me anymore.
Better to be selective than wasteful.
Overall though, I will have to say, like, I know it's a lot of mixed over there, and I'm saying this because HNet is in this stream and it's quite relevant to you. Personally, I actually like this game a lot more in comparison to Dragon Scout Dogma 1. There are still a lot of rough edges and lot of few changes that I do not exactly agree with. But even with those, even after those though, I kind of like it. I kind of enjoy it a lot more than Dragon's Dogma 1.
No sense letting the enemy gain the upper hand. The early griffin is the world, as they say.
Wow. The animations are so impactful. Honestly, all these game devs should really take a chapter from Capcom's combat design. And the impact of all these attacks is just insanely good. I came to the wrong direction. This is not the way I should be going.
Fire won't do much good here. Best try a different tack.
Drake might also have that wildlife system. I had to fight one in Venward. That could be like in Dragon's Dogma 1 maybe. Post-credit roll, they probably randomize the Drakes also. Maybe that could happen. Although I'm not sure right now. And Vensward, it just gets randomly invaded by monsters. That's a whole different mechanic overall. Not just Vensward apparently. I looked it up on the internet. Apparently any of the towns can actually be invaded by monsters, and randomly it could be any monsters. It could be a Cyclops, could be a Minotaur. I mean, right at the beginning of this stream, that's how I started this stream. I just fought a Minotaur inside Vernsworth, the capital city. Long way. There are gonna be a few bandits over here. They are gonna roll that.
Shall we set it rolling?
There it is.
Seems your luck's run out.
I'm going to enjoy this.
Let my magics grant you an elemental boon.
More streamlined game, but still has those things that made originally unique. Just with Capcom actually showed more love to the game and released DLC sooner instead of 2 years later. I mean, after Itsuno left, I guess they had a bit of trouble, or maybe a change in direction or something like that. As a matter of fact, I think if I remember correctly, even the DLC for Dragon's Dogma 1 was not exactly made by Itsuno, but rather someone else from his team. Correct me if I'm wrong about that. But yeah, one of the major changes, the pacing of the initial game, the way they changed it, it was very, very important. The first game's pacing at the beginning was absolute slog, dude. I literally dropped the game at first when I first played it. It's only later when I finally got the Steam Deck. After that, I was like, given the flexibility I had to play with the Steam Deck on my hand, only because of that, I actually played the first game, and I did not leave my pawn. Yeah, it's only because of the Steam Deck that I actually played the first game once again and completed it like that. Oh, okay. This would be a good place to ask the question. Echna, you played DD2 and you played Crimson Desert 2. So a lot of people are saying that things like Crimson Desert is what people wanted Dragon's Dogma 2 to be. So can you give me a perspective about that? Because I still date there's a part of me that really wants to play Crimson Desert, but then again, I'm really reluctant to it because whenever I see any videos of that game, I'm not exactly too impressed by it.
I'll turn you into a
I think it's 60. I mean, there is no. I mean, or you know me. Anytime the frames drop below 60, my eyes feel it. So my eyes are not feeling it. So I'm getting 60 FPS guaranteed. I do have an overlay. Hang on. I don't think it'll show in the on the stream because it's from AMD's AMD software. So previously when I checked, it did not exactly show on stream. Oh no, it's showing. It's showing. Okay, so you can check it there. '58, '59. That's more or less 60. Not solid 60. That's bad, but still, it's. I mean, you can see it. It doesn't exactly affect too much. Tea and biscuit. Where am I? Oh, it's. And the harpies, dude.
Harpies, master!
These,
We have no
the fight.
to our enemies' weak.
Any other class other than any other other than thief, archers, and mages have really bad time with the harpies. I have to set up camp over here somewhere, and I don't have the camp. Exploration. No, but I want to know what kind of exploration are we looking at? Are we looking at something like DD, Dragon's Dogma, or are we looking at something like Assassin's Creed and such, or even Elden Ring, if you will? This is the reason why I kept an archer on my party. Essentially, actually, to be honest, I would rather prefer to, with this party build, I would rather have a warrior, additional warrior on my party, but because of these harpies, I have to freaking opt out for an archer. Thank you. God damn it.
I shan't let them harm you.
Would that such tranquility could last.
You have my support.
You know, one thing that I would have really loved to have in this game is if I would have actually been able to command the pawn's moves. That would have made things a lot more better for the overall experience, at least for me. Like in final, the way we do what? Oh, Chimera. Do I want to? You know what? Let's do it. Like we have in Final Fantasy Rebirth, where we can actually command our NPCs to do certain moves at times. I would have really loved that a lot more. And also the enemies can be, could have been a bit more aggressive. A little bit. A lot of times they just take the hits. I mean, Dragon is quite pretty aggressive, but things like these, Chimeras and all, I think they are a bit too passive in their nature. They could have done a bit more of this. Ah, you fuck.
This should help.
I really don't want to deal with this right now. I just want to rest. More similar to DD mixed with RDR2, basically random bullshit go design, huh? Exploration solely is made for them. You know what? The one thing that always kind of tips me off about Crimson Desert is, hold on, DD Online has that party command feature, but never use it despite playing that game alone. If that's online, isn't it like you get to play with other people, so you don't need to order them? Your friends will just use the
This remains our usual fare.
we'll just use the thing.
You can count on me to
You
fight
just
you
use the
out.
skill that needs to
I
be
shall
used at
never
that time.
forget the-
I'm increasing my pawn's affinity too. So I heard in a podcast of Ruri Khan that we need to have small talks with our pawn in order to increase affinity. So
Come. We've much to be getting on with.
Shall we get underway?
the community already has fixed most of the issues when it comes to the enemy verify. I don't like using mods. I know it's weird to say something like that. as a PC player, but I really do not like to use mods. I just prefer getting the actual experience that the developers made. You know, the funny thing about this is I could be wrong because it's been quite some time since I played Dragon's Dogma 1. But I feel like in Dragon's Dogma 1, enemies like Chimera were a bit more aggressive than what we got in Dragon's Dogma 2.
Campsite as yet, methinks.
It is enough to make camp only when the need arises.
Just as much as of a single player experience, you can even have 3 main pawns in that game. Oh, okay, okay. I can't believe I actually missed this for so long. There you go. I'm really confused as to where I am exactly right now. Don't want to bother with that. Hold on. That guy, that's an ogre. That's an ogre. There he is. I have to deal with him after going up. So. Completely understandable, but if I want to keep playing a game like this, you'll have to have some mods to freshen up each playthrough. Oh yeah, there's not going to be a second playthrough, that's for sure. But yeah, I get it, I get it. If I go for a second playthrough, yeah, definitely I would probably need a mod in order to increase the challenge and stuff, because I would already know of everything of this game that I need to know. I'll leave it. I don't have to worry about leveling up. Leveling up is pretty easy in this game, which is a good thing in one way. No issue, RP. Real life always takes the priority. I'm doing well. I'm doing well. That day I was talking about this in Lightwing stream. It's Lightwing stream. It's after a long time that I have finally found a game where I'm addicted to this, addicted to it like this. Like I'm genuinely addicted to this game. I'm doing kind of things that I should not be doing as a normal human being. So yeah, I'm addicted to this game. So yeah, I am in a very good mood.
Will spur us into the next.
Oh, so. Oh. Now give me money. Dude, it bugged out. The fucking quest bugged out. I did not get it. Anyways, I did much more aggressive in the first game and different variant of difficulty. So I was not wrong about it. Thanks for confirming. The best thing if you are enjoying it. Yeah, exactly. Like it's very difficult to find something something entertaining these days. Kind of life becomes kind of mundane, really, and finding something that's this enjoyable is feels really good. Nothing on him. His son stays on those ruins, so I could check those ruins up once again. Although I don't remember where the ruins were. These ruins, mountain ruins. Sorry for the slog, guys. Have to. This game is just like that. Like we have to freaking go around places. There's no other way to know it. বৈকুণ্ঠ কি খবৰ ভাই? মই আছো ভালো, তোমাৰ কোৱা? Interesting how, despite using that shield thing, I still take damage. When I bought that skill, I thought that I would not take any damage if I'd use that move.
It's really coming down.
Take heart. The worst it can do is drench our equipment.
I really thought there was a shortcut somewhere. That cave is not somewhere that I wanna go in dark places and stuff. Okay. Doable. Ouch. Still safe. I do go into wilds occasionally, every now and then. At the end, though, the end point is still that I don't exactly enjoy the game too much. That game just does not work for me at all.
Reventure translates. I've heard it can be found in Batal.
Yeah, okay, there's nothing over here. If there's nothing, and there's nothing ought to do over here. Use the Vern sword. Let's go.
We've arrived well enough. Where's the lich?
You are in need of healing. Allow me. Wait a moment.
You're still playing the game, huh? Truck Simulator. I think it was Truck Simulator. Was it called Truck Simulator or was it called something else? I'm not gonna do Dragon Forge, but I can buy crystal over here, so I'm gonna buy that. If you can see, the frames are dropping over here. It's 40s in the city. Otherwise, I get just a complete 60 FPS, no issue. You know, it's funny how all the other materials are detected from my storage box itself, but the items for Dragon Forge, though, they don't detect it from there. Kind of a bit annoying, little bit. Snow Runner, right? Snow Runner. If you like simulation games, then how about you give Flight Simulator a try someday? Become a pilot. And immediately. I use that. Ugh. Hang on.
Good heavens! The pantry is crawling with mice.
Wander about, see what's doing.
Gather round! Treat your ears to a tale by a master storyteller.
Might as well take him.
Give me a no discounts, fine. Dude, I got scammed with this fairy stone, you know. I bought one from Ibrahim. It was, well, it's still called fairy stone, but a fairy stone with an eye. I did not notice it. I just bought it, and when I tossed it up in the air, and I saw that it does not work.
While you're here, eh? Many thanks.
I can't believe I got scammed by that guy, dude.
Heavier, and our purses far lighter.
It's kind of a bit too obvious to think that, yeah, that guy is that guy is involved in forgery, so of course he's gonna sell a fake thing. But I don't know, it just did not come to my head at that point in time. I just spent 8,000 gold in that thing just to lose it. Why do I have 15? Okay, no, it's the wake stones. Fine. I thought I had 15 wake stone shards. I got really confused over there. Oh yeah, that's 200 gigs definitely. I think the system requirement for the game is also really high for Flight Simulator. So again, that's another constraint that a lot of people might have. What? Okay, there you go. Oh yes, I was talking about Crimson Desert. I completely forgot about it. So yeah, one thing about Crimson Desert that really makes me doubt a lot of things about it is when I see the combat. Like, in one hand, sure, the combat is flashy, but that's the thing. It looks flashy, but not impactful. It kind of feels very floaty at a lot of times.
Draconic blood flows through.
I'm always at the edge with that game. 1 tree, unmaking arrow. Yeah, I'll get that one too, sure.
Veins of lesser drakes as well. Then I bid ye farewell.
Have you forgotten?
How much did I use up for that? Wow.
Something arisen? You're looking rather lost.
Alright, so since the main quest is not exactly moving forward, I should just complete all these things that I left behind over here. For that, I'll be needing 1 fairy stone, please. PC is heating up, and so is my room. But I had 2 golems over here that I could not kill. Let's see if I can take them on right now. Heal me up.
I shall gladly oblige. My curative magics are at your disposal. Wait a moment.
Actually, you know what? I need to get poisoned. Wait there. উঠাই নাই ন সেইটো কাৰণে দিয়া নাছিলোঁ মই অৰ্ডাৰ এতিয়া কথা নাই এতিয়া অৰ্ডাৰ দি দে হা ডমিন'জ এপৰ পৰা জমেট'ৰ পৰা নিদিবি Alright, Jimmy. We gotta kill this bastard. Okay. Pepperoni. go up. Oh, did I just get... I just got healed up from... okay, fine.
The venom of an asp courses through you, Master. I suppose our next task is to return to Sir Jarl.
Wait. I thought my venom was
Not, Master.
cured.
I know precisely where this person can be found.
We're in your hands, sir. Much obliged.
You appear to be in.
Yeah, like I was not... The game still has a lot of bugs in it. I thought these were power lines, but well, I don't know what they are right now. I guess those lift kind of thing. The combat does have impact, especially when it comes to hand-to-hand combat, but yes, it's not that impactful as other weapons. But the bigger problem with the game is the enemy variety. There's basically... Oh yes, the enemy variety. I did that thing also, yeah. I mean, all I've seen over there are just soldiers all place, and it kind of gets a bit boring.
You're welcome to take whatever you like from my pack, Master. I'd gladly see you put what I find to good use.
I think it would have been really great if they would have. No, I was about to tell something else. Damn, I just keep on forgetting things. It's so difficult. Enemy variety. Oh yes, one more thing that I have noticed over there is that, like, there are a lot of moves that you can do, but you cannot exactly do those moves on bosses. In bosses, you just have to play it like a Souls game or something like that. So again, that also kind of throws me off a little.
This tavern is open to travelers, aye, even pawns. So long.
Always a pleasure.
This tavern, aye, even pawns. So long.
Always a pleasure.
Should respawn by now.
Here, if you please.
Fine. These guys. Buffed harpies.
Do not despair! I'm coming to your aid!
Your aid is appreciated.
Man, I hate this. Dude, the archer is not doing anything. Can be used on bosses, yeah. I mean, that's the thing. What's the point of having such cool moves then?
Creatures who know death cling to life.
I see no merit in hunting down such cravens.
That's a different sound. I did not hear that sound before. I guess it's one of those bigger wolves
I'll
that
take that.
does not get staggered or something. Okay, I have to be careful that I do not spawn the other golem in here. Please burst na lage. Regular mane? Oh, size regular.
I'll turn you into a pincushion.
Extra cheese DB. E? Na lage. Na lage. The complex part over here of these golems is when they have one of these tokens under their fucking foot. I don't exactly know how to like one time I did it like it was like I decapitated them and then used their heads laser against them only. That was funny, but I don't know how I did that. It just happened. Break that. Ah, fuck. Come on. Ah. Jank. Fucking jank. Ooh, there it is. Okay, got it. Met the Sphinx, completed her first set of riddles. I don't know where she flew off to now. Apparently, like she did say it herself that she is going to meet me in her next abode. So I don't know where exactly that is though. Searching for my first Seeker's token. Holy shit! Oh, that adventure was something else. Find the first Seeker token that I found, and I was like, what do you fucking mean?
Of course, Master. I shall look after it.
Huh? Cash on delivery.
You need only search my pack when you wish to reclaim it.
I went through like 2 YouTube videos seeing like what other people were doing, like of just finding all the first 20 Seekers token and shit not. And every single time I was like, nah dude, it's not here, it's not. I went to the locations and I was constantly thinking that this is not it, because I remember the pattern that I followed. Because I did not do any exploration at first. I only started exploring after I reached Vansworth. So any of those suggestions that they were giving were not working. And then finally I actually opened up an interactive map in Faxetra Life. I think it was in his website. And there in Vansworth Vansworth 1 Seeker's token was marked in the foot of the statue, and I remembered then it was like, okay, it was there. It was there where I found my first Seeker's token. But that took me around like 2 hours or so. So that was a lot of time there. I have to say, man, that is one of the shittiest quests out there. Very clever, but very, very shitty. I did not like that one bit. There's a place where having a thief would have been so much more better. Because then I could have broken open this one. Yeah. Of course, the streamers have it easy. Sphinx the bitch, just keep playing her quest, you'll understand. I hope I find her. That's my main concern that I'm having right now. If I can actually find her this time. Die. There you go.
I'm saved. Thank you, Arisen.
Also, I'm curious about one thing. That Dullahan in that first mission, that is another thing that oh my goodness. First few hours, like I was just level 10 or something like that, maybe. I was just exploring through Vernsworth since I just reached there, and I got that quest where I need to save the husband from that lady, right? For that lady's husband from Dullahan. And I was so under-leveled. I just that quest was a nightmare. Loved it, absolutely loved doing that quest. But it was so out of place. It was time bound, so I had no choice but to actually go ahead with it. I cannot keep it for later. Okay. Oh, kidding. So I could not keep it for later also, and I was dying again. I like forget about the boss. I could not even reach the boss. Everyone was just killing me so easily in that area, in that misty area. That was a nightmare though. So I'm just curious, can that boss be killed though? Let's say I got it in a level appropriate, the quest at a level appropriate time. So in that case, is it possible to kill that boss? Because that boss just runs away otherwise. I need a fireplace to rest up. Really far away. Something closer. But there is actually an inn over here. Pilgrim's Inn, let's go. Really needed that. My HP is just 50% right now. Love this impact on HP though. I just absolutely love this thing. It's kind of a good case study, in this place, like because there's a lot of times when forceful systems like this, there are things that force players to do things that they might not like. Sometimes it works, sometimes it backfires. For me, at least in Dragon's Dogma 2, it kind of works. But I cannot remember any examples right now. But there are a lot of games where such forceful systems actually backfired, and I did not like it at all.
Somewhere nearby.
We shall have to decide which is the most pressing. We cannot do everything at once.
Oh, there is a goddamn, okay.
Riding in an ox cart would be a welcome.
নহয় বন্ধ
Fewer monsters are to be found on the main road.
আমি অফিচিয়েলি বন্ধ দিয়া নাই এতিয়া এনেই কি হয় ক'ব নোৱাৰোঁ কাৰণ কথা চেলেৰিটেলি বনাব লাগে ন সেইটো কাৰণে can kill him if you're fast enough. I was able to thanks to being a warrior. Warriors definitely have a big chunky damage.
Come over here.
But that boss was really hard though, I have to say, man. At least it felt really hard. His moves were so unpredictable, I just could not deal with him properly. That was something.
All knowledge of this, God's way, stems from the forbidden magic research laboratory, which can be found here in Batal. However, you would do well to first travel to the Alta Batal coast and seek a man named Ambrosius. For as a researcher of this laboratory, he will doubtless be able to answer many of your questions.
I think I already met that guy. By the way, about that quest, his wife is a really dangerous woman. I mean, she got a nobleman, a very powerful nobleman, killed by poison and just walked away with it. That is insane. Of course, they do not show it, or she does not say it directly, but the sinister pattern or sounding of her voice just make it obviously clear that she had hand in the poisoning. 10,000 gold. What?
Always a pleasure.
That's definitely not a fair price. Hang on, let me see. 10,000 to rest in there. This is insane. I don't have the lion's mask. Hold on.
Welcome. A discerning customer like yourself will doubtless appreciate. We offer excellent service at always a pleasure.
You have mud walls. What do you mean excellent service?
Tell is, quite a number of them were found not long ago, just west of the Agamemnon ruins. Here's the curious part, though. The things look damn near real. Would that I'd gotten my hands on one. Suppose I'll just have to hope they're
What?
Those statues fetched a fine sum, they did. Fortune willing, they'll... Those statues...
What ruins? Agamemnon ruins or something? I thought it would be a quest, so I did not pay too much attention, but now I don't know. This is crumbling ruins. I have no idea. Let's see what's your price right now, boy. I'm one of you.
Welcome and well. As a discerning customer like yourself will doubtless appreciate.
No, that doesn't work.
Excellent service.
It would have been cool if it actually worked like this.
Always a pleasure.
Because this place, based on what the narrative that they are showing is, does have that kind of thing. Like, well, I guess we can call it racism in here. So it would have been really great if they would have actually showed this, shown it over here like this. All these are lore entries. Fine. I finally found an inn, but now I cannot use the inn because fuck me.
Look around if you want, but be sure to buy aught.
This should have been Kingdom Come Deliverance. I would have been sent in jail right now.
Don't come cheap, mind.
Oh yeah, we have the good stuff in here. Predator, Dragon Blink. Oof. Yeah. I want this. Definitely want this. What is Bewitching Balm? Oh, for the other vocation probably. Continental Shield, Battalion Shield. A lot of things to buy. Yeah, turns out he's just greedy. Okay, wait, if this, what are these then? Oh, this is for me. Or wait, this is for warrior or I'm so confused right now. What is the sign of warriors? Okay, warrior is a hammer and fighter is a sword. Cool and all, but I'm not exactly a fan of it. The swords can be really ugly in this game though. They are really ugly. Let's see what I have for her. Nice improvement. Improvement. What is this? Look at this. $36,000. Wow, that's just great sword, flameberg. I already have a flameberg, so this probably will be the higher value one. So I could buy that if I want to, but right now I don't want to. This is, the things are so expensive. What's the the material to earn good gold over here? In Dragon's Dogma 1 we had beef meat. So if we sold beef, we got quite a good bit of gold. But what about in here? What should I farm for if I want to make some money? I'm not using any shield abilities, so but this does look cool though. I'll buy it. I'll buy this. Can get this, and I do need one. Actually, she is already doing good enough damage, so she does not need anything. I can wait and see if I can find any good weapon in the open world. That's one thing though, like for all the exploration rewards are really great. I don't have any complaint for that, but I wish I could have more weapons available in the open world. The weapon distribution is very lacking. Although that said, I don't think there are too many weapons in this game in the first place, so there's that too. And sell them, they provide you a lot of coins. So just iron ore, gold, silver and stuff like that. Okay. The thing about those things are that since those are upgrade materials, I'm kind of always at a I kind of am reluctant to use those. Or
Come again when you've more coin.
I just use so rude.
Go on, have a look.
I normally do not use blunt weapons like this in games, but well, we are using it today.
It is clear you're not interested.
I have to find some other place to sleep because the inn is too expensive.
'Tis not for us to gainsay the Arisen's judgment. We must go where we are bid.
Easy to grind. Yeah, actually, the thing is, my idea was like I was really hoping that I could go through the game without grinding, but if it is required, then it is required. I guess. What can we do about it? Anyways, I'll end the stream right now because pizza's coming. I'm gonna have some pizza, and then I'm gonna play offline. Hey, thanks everyone for tuning in. It was great talking to you guys after a long time. I don't know when I'll stream next, but hey, I hope to see you then when I stream again. I'll stream Dragon's Dogma only, probably, maybe, just maybe, if I do not finish it. I doubt I'll finish it anytime soon because I'm taking my sweet time with this game, and I'm gonna take a lot more sweet time with this thing. This is one of the best purchases I've made in recent times. Absolutely amazing. I think this is the second time after Monster Hunter World that I am addicted to a game like this. Yeah. Good night.